Hello and welcome to another episode. We are in the Room of Despair, not for a Take 5 with Nige, but for the bike build vlog. Followers of the channel will know that I have been restoring over a period of time a Woodrup frame, which I have I bought when I was in my late teens and built it up when I was, a lot younger and fitter. But anyway, enough of that. Those videos, you can see various intros or various videos. I'll link them up in the top corner, whichever it is, and go and check them out, because you'll see the actual state the bike frame was in when I started this rebuild or this restoration. But this video is like a montage of bits. It doesn't go into detail, it just shows you me building the parts back up. I shall give details of various bits and the choices of why I chose those parts. You'll know that now I did not settle on a full-on retro rebuild finish. It is semi-retro. I like to call it semi-retro with a modern twist. Roll the vid. Right, well, the start of the rebuild, or this rebuild video, I'd already fitted the headset, and yeah, because it was I didn't get the camera out to film the headset installation, if you like. Obviously this is the front brake caliper going on, and quickly removed the back brake. I don't know why I'm instructing this. You can tell which one I'm doing. I have to apologise for the room. There we go. I also had previously fitted the bottom bracket, square taper bottom bracket. Notice that the chain set is a 52-42. Yeah, no forgiveness in the size of the chain set. That's not going to give me any. That's not going to do me any favours up any hills. But I wanted to keep the whole 105 Shimano 105 group set theme going, so I decided not to invest in any compact chain sets or anything like that. This, you'll see, I am just tightening things up. It will get there's various adjustments made afterwards. Here on the rear dropout, I'd already scratched the paint putting the wheel in. This was a 6-speed bike frame, and I had to spread the rear triangle to get the 8-speed, or sorry, the 1011 freehaul into the gap. We go 105 front mech again. Now this was the interesting bit, because this was drop tube down tube shifters originally. I wanted the modern twist, and actually wanted to fit STIs. This is to enable us to use the cable, route the cables, because there's no braze-ons for the cables. Now this is going to cause contention, because I'm going for a headset style stem rather than the old retro gooseneck. I just like the look of it. I think it might even offer a bit more stiffness than the gooseneck, but anyway. At the moment I had to invert it, because matching the geometry of the Planet X and the tri-band, I wanted to invert it because the angle of the stem, so the writing's upside down. We know that. Just I'm tightening it up. It will get torqued up after the video finishes, unfortunately, because I forgot to film that. But yeah, so I like it. It's nice and shiny bit. Retro, the retro style. Now I decided on black handlebars, keeping the black handlebars. I've got 44cm handlebars in the shed, which I thought I'd save some money and use the 44cm ones that I've got available. These were off my original B twin, and I'm staying with the black, as you'll see in a minute. The reason why I decided to stay with the black bars rather than having some retro polished aluminium ones fitted. I don't know about you, but I always find it awkward fitting these handlebars. They're a bit of a pain, but yeah, tighten those up dead nicely. All will come clear to why I'm keeping black in a moment. Now the biggest outlay for this rebuild was sourcing the STI shifters. I did actually win them on an eBay bid, the Claris 8-speed, which is just ideal. It gives that sort of retro appearance, but that slightly, you know, tilt to the modern, if you like. Yeah, I was dead pleased in winning these. Cost me, I think it was £55 for the pair. They look absolutely, you know, they look quite new and unused, but they obviously have been used. I don't know, yeah, just tightening one on here, and we'll get to the right. So yeah, nice when you've got the right tools for the job. Something I've never had in my entire life until recently was a proper pair of cable pliers, or cable cutters if you like. So there we go, white outer cables. It had to be, I think. You'll notice on there, on the headset, you can see the white lug lining that I did myself. That's in another, there's a brief description of that in another video. And there we go. I realised actually on this bit that I'd got the wrong ferrule end on the outer cable. As you see it go into the barrel adjuster on that. Yeah, it's just ignore that. I do change it out yeah, later on. But I'm dead pleased. I'm dead pleased with you know, with the 105 Shimano 105, because I know it's an earlier version of the 105. I don't know what version it is. Some of you lot out there would know the type. But yeah, I was dead lucky with what Swifty managed to, or what I managed to get from Swifty was this almost full group set. Yeah, just putting this. These handlebars, by the way, they've got the slight recess in them, so it's quite nice to have that. And here we go. This is one of the downfalls, or is the cable running along the top tube. I can't. It's again, it has to be white outer cable because it coincides with the white lines around the lugs, and sort of sets it off quite nicely. So it had to be white outer cable. And yeah, this one obviously just going for the back brake. Yeah, I'm not the actual picture quality and filming with it inside. I actually filmed this on the GoPro to get some more depth in it, but the problem with that is it created noise within the picture. So if you see the noise, I apologise for that. But and I hope you don't mind this describing what I'm actually doing. I don't want to go into a full-on how-to because there's loads out there that tell you how to do all this. I just wanted to see, you know, the process that I did in putting this all together. And of course, yeah, just preliminary tightening up the cables for the brake. I'm super pleased with it. There's some, like I said in the intro, there's some imperfections on the paintwork which you know, would probably raise an eyebrow of some out there, but I insisted that I had to do this myself. I know I had offers from other folk, but it just was too unrealistic with the you know, getting this frame, you know, moving around the country to get it finished off. So I decided that it would be nice to go the whole hog and do the whole thing myself, and then I can lay claim to having done it all. Yeah, the gear cable for this is for the rear derailleur, and of course, yeah, this is where this lovely adapter, and I'll try and put links where I got these things in the description below. But the adapter for the cable that replaces the braze-ons was brilliant. There we go. Look, I saved the Aksium Mavic Aksium rims again. Another tilt to the modern. I can't believe this. After many years, I thought I'd have trouble getting a seat post in and out, but after a bit of cleaning up and a bit of grease, it just slid in there absolutely fine. There we go. Yeah, and at this point, this was the following night. I was doing the whole fitting the chain and setting the gears up was filmed on a camera that was not filming. The battery died. Finishing off with a few cable ends, tidying up the cable ends. This is a bit. Now I always struggle with handlebar tape, and this will answer the question completely as to why I've gone for leaving the black bars. I'm sure you're getting the idea now. Yeah, I always start ½ an inch sort of thing over the end of the bar. Always start at that end. People do their own thing, start from the other end and finish off at putting the bung in, but there we go. Yeah, I always struggle. I always manage to faff up, especially when I get to the end. I never know which way to do it, so I don't offer a how-to. I just wanted to show you the process of the build. But yeah, you're getting the idea now as to why I went for the white. I know it's going to be hellishly a pain in the neck keeping the white tape clean, but the times that this is going to be ridden is occasionally, and hopefully during fine weather. Just pointing out that spare piece covers up the handlebar, covers up the brake clamp, the lever clamp. Yeah, when you get to the end, I'm sorry this has gone out of shot a bit, but I think I knocked the camera while I was doing this, but yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, and I think I cut it the wrong way, but we'll overlook that for the time being. And yeah, finish it off with the tape finishes. So yeah, the white handlebar tape and the white cables, and leaving the little centre of the bars black, I think just sets it off. That with the actual polished stem and the polished clamp on the front of the stem, there we go. Just folding that ½ an inch over back into the part to fit the end stop, if you like. Do you call it end stop? Handlebar end? I don't know. Can't call it a bar end, that's on a mountain bike. Yeah, these are just pushing ones as opposed to the screw-in ones you get, or the screw ones that flare out inside tubes. Then we fold back the lever hood, and there we have it. And there she is, all done and dusted. I hope you enjoyed that. I quite enjoyed doing this voiceover. This is where I find that I didn't press the record button. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the way I did it. The voiceover, whether it was too monotonous or what, I don't know. I quite enjoyed doing that. But I hope you all agree with me that she looks amazing. I think she's stunning. This is how I remember it. I remember when I bought the bike, the frame set was hanging in the shed. I've said this before in the other vlogs, but the frame set was hanging in the shop, my local bike shop. It was hanging in above the counter. You only got room in the shop for about 6 frames hanging from the ceiling, and it was only a tiny little shop. But yeah, I used to go in there every week and pay him a £5 or a £10, and it took pigging ages to finally buy this thing. And yeah, there'll be a video hopefully coming soon after this where we take it out for a ride. We're hoping to go to the Cafe Velo Verde over in Nottinghamshire, and there's a flat ride. Got to do a flat ride. The 52-42 chainset is not going to be very forgiving for me. And by the way, the actual cassette, which I didn't mention about, the cassette is a 2512, which came from my original B-twin. I swapped that out quite early on when I first bought the bike. So the chain and the cassette are in good nick, so I saved some money there. So yeah, any questions you have on, I don't know, restoration, rebuilds, I'm not an expert. This is the first one I've done. I have got another one in the shed. I've got a 1950s FH Grub. FH Grub, by the way, is a forerunner to Holdsworth, which I'm hoping to do. So yeah, hope you really enjoyed this. Give us a big thumbs up. Put comments below. What do you reckon to it? Right? Sort of semi-retro with a modern twist. 80s road bike. I think she looks lovely. See you in the next vlog. Still here, still watching, consider subscribing to the channel. It helps no end. Give this video a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, click here. In the meantime, stay safe, enjoy your cycling. I'll see you in the next vlog.